happy to have you with us for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Along with Grant Hill and Brent Berry and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. This is Brian Anderson. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. The shot by Fournier, no good. Here's Calafis. They set the pick. Drops in the layup for two.
This is how you begin a game. Set the tone right from the jump.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
Now here's Fournier. Off target at the rim. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. I caught up with the home team's head coach. When I asked about guarding the big man, Domantas Sabonis, he told me his versatility is really tremendous. I told our guys to be aware of not just his scoring ability, but to plug up any passing lanes they see because he can really move the ball too. It's going to take a total team effort from us. Let's see how things play out.
Okay, thanks, Allie. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
First personal foul. First team foul.
It's stolen away. Here's the break. Here's Papanikolaou. Check by James. Here's Vezinkov. Here's Fall. That one drops for him.
And the lid's off. They're 1 for 4 to begin this one, but that shot might just get them going.
There's a screen for 3. James. It's hauled in by Fall.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Basket's good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Brown. Now here is James. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
Still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from James.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm. Here's James. Here's Korkmaz. James outside. And slammed dunk by James.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Now here is James. He's got 6. Hits the trifecta. The visitors with the ball. They trail by 1. Pass to Fall. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played, hits a 3-pointer.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Vezinkov. Check by James. Pass to Vezinkov. Minute 32 left in the first quarter here. And the three-pointer goes. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
James outside. From 9 feet out. The layup off target.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Here's Vezinkov. Pass to Fall. To the wing, right side. 5 on the clock. There's a screen. Takes a 3. The shot by Vezinkov, no good. He got it. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. That free throw, good from James. .40 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Korkmaz. Now here's Brown. Shot clock at 6. And the jam by Brown. These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
Check by James. No good with a layup. Knocks it loose. Here's Fall. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Here's Kalathis. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer.
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
Great. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Up 1. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
Second shot opportunity. It's deflected. And that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession. Here's Akobo. 3 on the clock. Kept alive. They set the pick to the inside. And at last, they get one to fall.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Here's Dorsey. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. And that one drops.
There's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Counted.
This takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. In transition, here they come. Misses from close range.
Number 77. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Diallo. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. He's off on the layup. Well, we got a close game here in Los Angeles. A deep 3. The shot by Dorsey, no good.
Number 77. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Diallo outside. Fires in the triple.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Here's Dorsey. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. They set the screen. Releases. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Evans, that's good.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Diallo outside. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Here's a Kobo. No good on the triple. With a bucket here, they can recapture the lead.
I like how they've hung in. Never let things get out of hand.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Launches it. Knocked away. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Here's Corneli. Still no points. Diallo outside. Just 5 on the clock. Off target from outside.
Yeah, he's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Here's Motiejunas. Gets a very good look and converts.
You have to appreciate guys who can work the mid-range area. It's clearly how you keep defenses honest.
Oh, man, that is just easy for him out there. At his size, with that kind of touch, that is money.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising, in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Down low. Intercepted. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
Execution with pace, that's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Diallo, no good.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim, that's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
On the take, and he throws it down with one hand.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. There's a screen. A shot to stop the run. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And we've reached halftime in this one. Up by 8. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
You know, maybe we should take a road trip, the three of us.
Yeah, if we're going on a road trip, I'm bringing my dogs.
And now taking a look at that first half action, it was a less than ideal start for the home team. And that'll do it for...
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Here's Kalathis. James outside. Pass to Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by Fall.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
And he drives in, and he gets it to go. He has 6.
Strong pass there to set up the basket.
James deciding where to go with it. James double team. Pass to Korkmaz. No good on the 3. Here's Papanikolaou. Inside. Fournier with the bucket. Fournier's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
For 3, James gets the 3 ball to go.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Fournier with the bucket.
How about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
For 3, James. The rebound by Vezenkov.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard. Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your 1 throwing it down like that.
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
James up top. 13 points in the game. All by himself. Jumps up. And the big dunk at the end of the break.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. It's James with the drive. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a 3-point opportunity.
This will be his 3rd trip to the free throw line. And he knocks down the first one. And that's good as he hits both shots. Check by James. Out to the right wing. Brown with the steal. In transition. Here's Korkmaz. And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
What a 2-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Well, we're into the 3rd quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by Fall. Fall's got his 5th rebound in this one. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
We've seen scoring totals increasing, and fans might appreciate it, but NBA VP and head of basketball ops Joe Dumars said, quote, "I think what fans really want to see is incredible competition. The score is secondary to that. And guys, you talk about competing, Joe D brought it at both ends of the floor."
No doubt about that. Well said, Allie. Here's Papanikolaou. Pass to Fournier. Off with the layup. And if they're going to make a move, this is a good time to start.
And there's still plenty of time, but they definitely don't want to let this game get too far out of hand. His 3rd triple of the game. A little more success from out there in the 2nd half.
Here's Papanikolaou. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 5.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
For 3, James. It's good. He's 6 for 12 from the floor.
It feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Here's Vezenkov. Lays it up and banks it in. Vezenkov's gotten 4 this quarter.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
Here's Brown. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. These are his first free throws of the game. free throw good. Brown.
Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Brown.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
Check by James. Pass to Fournier.
Home team foul. James. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Off the inbound. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
James can't get it to go. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. To the inside. And they're on the run. Ball's going up the court. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
He misses the free throw. Good on the second one. Here's Peters, defended by Brown. Oh, powered down with both hands.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Up by 12. And coming up as soon as we return. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. There's the triple. No good that time.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Evans. Takes it inside. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Come on now. This kind of powerful finish gets guys going.
Yeah, especially when it's coming from your point guard. What a flush.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home. Now, those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
They set a pick. Here's Diallo. Oh, the teardrop falls in.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Count that one.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Here's Mata-Yunus. Six to shoot. Driving to the basket. Tipped.
And this feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's the pick. To the paint. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
They're being put to the test, and he's doing everything he can to keep them in this game.
Here's Dorsey. Can't get it to fall.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Pass to Corley. Here's the three. And no good.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Over to the left wing. And there's a pick. Fires for three. That shot missing.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Connects from downtown.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let them get that good of a look.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
And you look around the league, Brent, are small market teams having a moment?
Well, BA, these teams have done a very good job of positioning themselves well. If you look back over the past couple years, what have they done? Well, they've had themselves a lot of pick and a lot of good fortune moving up in the draft in some cases. These teams aren't going anywhere.
Here's Matajunas. The layup off target. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's Evans. No good from outside. Here's Okobo. Knocks it down from distance.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They're pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Here's Peters. Here's Dorsey. Takes the three. The shot off that time. Here's the break. Here's Diallo. Soft touch off the glass. Here's Evans. Fires the three. That shot is off. 32 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. They set the pick. Here's Okobo. Drops in the three. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Here's Dorsey. The visiting club takes the win on the road. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Friday night. And live on 2K Sports, we're going to bring you the NBA in all its excitement. With Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan, and we're joined by our reporter David Aldridge on the sidelines. We've got the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Here's Calathis. Pass to Korkmaz. To the inside. Fabianis kicks to Brown. Uses the glass to finish the lane.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Well, if you have the killer instinct he showed there, it doesn't matter what the size disadvantage is.
Here's Cannon. From deep three-point land, the long distance three is buried.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Calathis. To the paint, here's James. Pass to Korkmaz. Tries again, got a piece of it. 3-on-3. The rebound by James. Here's Korkmaz. Here's Papagiannis. It's deflected, and it's going to be out of bounds. And they retain possession. They set the pick. James, the pass to Papagiannis. And he gets the bucket.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Pass to Cannon. Down low. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Cannon's got his second bucket tonight.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Here's Cannon. He has 5. They swipe it. There's Brown with the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Brown's got 5.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Swiped it away. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. That's tipped. And here's the fast break. Lays it in off the breakaway.
No hesitation. He just takes off and takes it the distance.
Well, the best way to attack is in transition. He recognizes that.
Now here's James. Off target from outside. Here's Cannon. James covering. Shoots the 3. Cannon can't hit. Outside, James. For 3. Fabianis kicks to Brown. James wide open. There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter. Over in the corner, Brown. No good from outside. Here's Cannon. James defending. From past the arc. It's hauled in by Brown. James covering.
Yeah, big time height advantage there, and then he does not mess around. Good recognition to take it right at him.
Here's Calathis. Hasn't made one yet. James with the bucket.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Releases from 15, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Up 1. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, we're not surprised by this. These guys work hard, and they are physical.
Passing game out there with Corniche, and it's Diallo in at the 2 guard. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Inside. And they're running. Here's Akobo. Drops in the breakaway late. Akobo's got his first bucket of the night. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum. And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Akobo. Up top, Diallo. Takes the 3. Rebounded by Boy. Here's Nedovic. His second shot goes in, off to a good start. 2 for 2.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Now here's Diallo. He's tightly guarded.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now.
The ruling on the floor stands.
A different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Shots.
And the first one drops. And so he hits both. Dos Santos. Pass to Nedovic. Six to shoot. To the inside. Montiunas with the steal. Here's Corniche. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Kalinic hits the three-point bomb.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Montiunas passes to Blossinger. Diallo with it. Launches a three. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2.
Oh, he's frustrated there. You know he wanted to come right back with the 3 of his own.
And here is Moniunas. Nothing on the board. Here's Akobo driving to the basket. And the layup's good off the glass. Akobo's gone 50% so far. 2 of 4 shooting. A minute 50 left to play here in the second quarter. Dos Santos, he gets that one. Here is Akobo. Over to the left wing. Pass to Blasingame. Sinks the triple. Blasingame got himself on the board with 3 there.
The defense gave him a little space, and he took advantage.
Dos Santos. Down it goes. His 3rd basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Akobo. Corniche, the pass to Akobo. No good. That would have tied it. 51 seconds left now here in the second. From the arc. And he's good on the 3 ball. 9 points in the game so far.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
To the paint, deflects the pass. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Kalinic. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Akobo, the pass to Diallo. No good again that time. He can't get that one to fall. And we've reached halftime in this one. They're up by 9. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Taking a look at the visitors, they're right around where we expected them to be at this point. Nothing to be ashamed of. They've had some great wins.
And now let's talk about our featured game. It was a solid first half for the visiting team.
Well, they're playing.
Thanks for spending half.
And we've got 3rd quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. They've got Korkmaz. He's out there with Brown. And it's Kalathis, and it's shooting guard. James, the pass to Papianis. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
And he banks in the layup.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Here's Korkmaz. Goes up high for the 2-handed dunk.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Pass to Cannon. Out to the right wing. 5 to shoot. Here's the 3. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Cannon's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Here he goes. And that one is good.
They are on fire to start this second half. 3 for 3 and looking totally in sync.
Rebounded by Papagiannis. Papagiannis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Brown kicks to James. Lets it go from deep. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Cannon. Rebounded by Papagiannis. Papagiannis has got his 5th rebound in this one. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. James outside. The 10-footer. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. James has got 7.
Yeah, they've come out of the break confidently. 4 of their first 5 here to start the second half.
They get a hand on it. Pass to Cannon. There's the screen. Going inside. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Screen by James. Calathes kicks to James. Good. Great play by Calathes to set it up. James has got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, that's just excellent offense. If the defense is giving that up, you've got to take it.
Here's Cannon. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. And that one falls for Cannon.
Cannon taking 2 shots.
Both shots good from the stripe.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Calathes passes to James. A minute 50 left here in the third quarter. Tips it up. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. He's got 6.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Calathes dishes to James. Pass to Calathes. Here's Papagiannis. To the wing right side. There's 53 seconds left in the third. It's stolen by Brown. Here's Korkmaz. In the corner, it's James. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Gets it to go. That one good from Papagiannis.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
They set the pick. Pass to Cannon. 19 seconds left in the third quarter. Knocked away. Here's Calathes. From deep, James. They get it back.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
Yes, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Leading by... And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And and definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Out there with Korkmaz. Then it's James. And it's Calathis in at the 2.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
James looking it over to tie it up. That shot is off. James covering. They set the pick. In the corner, Cannon with it. The tray. Drops in the tray.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Calathis kicks to Korkmaz on the wing. Brown. Back to Korkmaz. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Korkmaz is gone. 1 of 3 shooting so far. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Calathis gets the bucket.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
He's covered by Brown.
Substitution on the court.
Still anybody's game at this point.
And no question, this is when you really have to have trust on the floor with each possession.
Here's a Kobo. Makes it off the glass.
Well, that's what you're looking for. Shots from point-blank range.
Kobo's gone 50% from the field, 3 of 6. Kalinic. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Clearly a foul.
No good on the free throw.
Taking 2 shots.
And the second free throw, good. Here's a Kobo. Pass to Diallo to tie it up. A three-pointer's right on target. And this game is tied up now.
And that was the right call. But when you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see. For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
It's tipped, and here we go. Pass to Nedovic. Tries to save it, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Diallo. Six on the shot clock. Dos Santos. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
Yeah, you can see it in the hustle stats. These guys have come out with a different mindset and seem much more motivated here in the second half.
Akobo, the pass to Diallo. Drills the three-pointer. Diallo's got 6 here in this quarter.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Diallo's gone 50% from deep tonight, making 2 of 4. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Dos Santos, and the shot goes in.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
Here's a Kobo. That's the Blossom game. With the floater. Aniunas passes to Corniche. Here's a Kobo. 6 to shoot. Driving in. Yes! And that shot brings them to within just one.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Pass to Nedovic. To the middle. Here's Poland boy. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Yeah, they need everything to break their way at this point if they're going to rally back.
Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Driving the lane.
And they still have a foul to give at this point. Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
Absolutely need a 3 here.
Here's a Kobo. To tie it up. Can't knock in the 3. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything.
Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Let's go with a three. Takes a three. It's hauled in by Fall. Fires from deep. They get it back. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
Lets the three fly. He drains out one after two misses. Now 1 for 3.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And just about a minute into this first quarter. All by himself. Finished off the break.
And I'll tell you what, the way they're able to pressure the ball and those quick hands, that's what led to an opening.
You know, you push it after a steal, there's almost no chance the defense can get back and recover.
Off target at the rim.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Second chance shot. Goes up with it again. Here's Papanikolaou. 6 on the shot clock. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there. Couldn't get it to go. And the layup is good off the glass.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Outside Fournier. Here's Papanikolaou to stop the run. Doesn't go that time.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
The shot by Fournier, no good. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Beyond the arc and then some. Give him 8 points now.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
On the wing, Fournier. There's a screen. Fires the three.
And so far, they've done a great job of preventing points in the paint.
I like the way they've kept them shooting jump shots. No coincidence to find them in the lead.
And there it is for him. Ball's gone, 2 of 4 shooting. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Count the basket.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Yeah, you got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
.11 left in the first. Sweet little floater.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Here's Fall. Not going to go that time. Fall's gone 2 of 5 tonight. No good with a layup. It's a 9-point spread. Here's Papanikolaou. This one for 3. Goes back up. Ball no good.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
From outside the arc. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Left side, Fournier. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Fournier's got 5 points.
Fournier is somebody you can't allow to get comfortable. I mean, his jumper is cash moolah.
Count it.
They've played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Here's Vizinkov. Can't connect from long distance. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. They lead by 11. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
You could really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Pass to Dorsey. 4-3. Sinks it from distance. Dorsey's got his first 3 points of the game.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
From deep. And it's Dorsey with the rebound. Here's Peters. Here's Dorsey. Here's Peters. launches it on target from range.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
The three, pure from three-point range.
It's turned into a showdown here, dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
To the middle. Here's Evans. Here's Dorsey. Misses the layup.
Bad offense against bad defense. The play looked as ugly as you'd imagine.
Here's Nedovic.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second.
Evans. First personal foul, second team foul.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Pass to Evans. There's the 3. Can't hit it. He's 0 for 2 now.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
There's 1:59 left in the second quarter. Right wing. Clock at 6. Here's Nedovic. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Number 77. First personal foul, 4th team foul.
Here's Nedovic. 14 points, their largest margin of the game. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. And that one is stuffed right through.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
They get it again. And that one is hammered home.
Grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, B.A.
Yeah, wanting to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here.
Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea, but I mean, they could use all the second chance points they can get.
And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Can't cash it in from close range. Oh, got a piece of it. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. There's 14 seconds left in the second period. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Dorsey with the rebound.
Whew, I think he wants that one back. I mean, he knows he's capable of better.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Up by 16. And we'll be back right after this.
take a look at the home team, the season is still in its infancy, but they've got the firepower.
Let us take some time now to talk about the first half, a commanding performance for the visiting team. And that is going to do.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And the ball ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession. The visitors with the ball. To the right side. And there's the screen. Over to the wing. And rejected. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Five on the clock. The three.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
Puts up a deep three. They get the rebound.
Boy, fighting to keep that play alive. Beautiful tip in there.
Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Here's Papanikolaou. They swipe it. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. They set the pick, and that's a foul called on Evan Fournier. That's his first foul of the game. The three is up.
Stumbling to start the second half. 3 straight misses.
Shot clock at 6. Tries again. And that's 2 points on the layup. 10 points for him.
Yeah, more points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, there are some players who felt the 65-game requirement for postseason awards was too high. The NBA's executive VP and head of operations, Joe Dumars, said, quote, "You're still allowed to miss 20% of the season. People pay to go, and they want to see their stars play." Brian, it's all about the fans.
True enough, Allie. Thanks.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
Lets it go from deep. And they'll get another chance. Launches a three. Here's Fall. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Well, look, I mean, great anticipation on one end leads to points on the other.
Boy, there's not much defense available once a steal is made. That's the best time to attack on the break.
Six on the shot clock. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
On Tuesday, then on Thursday. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
The quick look, no good that time.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Here's Papanikolaou. The three ball. The shot misses.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Going into halftime, he had 2 threes in his pocket, but hasn't added to that total since.
Although Fournier is known primarily for his shooting, he's a team player who also looks to distribute to his teammates.
There's a screen. 5 to shoot. To the left wing. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Vezinkov. Offensive rebound. Pass to Fall. Here's Vezinkov. Puts up a 3. Sinks the tray. Vezinkov's got 5 points.
Got to D him up better than that. He's simply too good from beyond the arc.
Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. That's on Evan Fournier. And the free throw, no good. There's 38 seconds left to play in the third quarter. There's a screen. Driving inside. Here's Nedovic. Three-pointer. That one is off.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Here's Evans. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And they're just staying with possessions on the offensive glass and getting rewarded for it. You have to love the hustle.
You've often heard it said that sometimes it boils down to who wants it, but who wants it is also tied to putting yourself in position to go get it.
Pass to Dorsey. The 3 is up. No good. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Leading by 14. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. And he shows the focus there, nails the tee. Here's Nedovic. Into the lane. Clock at 6. From downtown, sends it home from three-point land.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Pass to Dorsey. From the arc. Second chance shot. Deflected. They recover it. Here's Evans. Beyond the arc. From deep three-point land. He buries it from 3. Evans has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Home team foul. Dorsey. Second personal foul. First team foul.
We played just over a minute here in the fourth. That's tipped. 6 to shoot. Here's Nedovic. Sinks that one from the post.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
To the inside. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. not a good matchup for them right now.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they had.
More and more, we're seeing international players come into the league who are NBA ready, Grant.
It really is a sight to see, BA. And some of those guys start playing pro ball when they're 16 or 17 years old. It toughens you up real quick playing against older competition at that age.
For three. And he missed there. 4 for 8 shooting now so far. Here's Dorsey. From behind the arc. He's off on that one.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he's shot so poorly.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact and straightforward call. Simple.
And so he makes both from the line. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
But, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
They set the pick. Clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Here's Peters. From deep. And another shot. Pass to Dorsey. Three-pointer. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
And no let-up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
And he gets the bucket.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Well, Grant, with this new media deal, more broadcasters for the NBA.
You're right, BA, and the league benefits economically. Hopefully, more innovation on the broadcast side, too, and a chance to even reach new fans as well.
Missed inside. But Grant, it's obvious who's been in control of this game.
You know, you really have to appreciate their relentlessness.
43 seconds left in the game. They grab their own miss. Knocks down the triple.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
We're going the other way.
Away team ball.
.29 seconds left in the final quarter. And here they come. Here's Evans. Nails it from 3. Knocked loose. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
So it's the home team now, down by 15. Oh, they get a hand on it. They turn it over.
Away team ball.
And so the road team gets the W in this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding...
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. It'll be the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Korkmaz. He's out there with Brown. And it's Papagiannis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And that one is hammered home.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now here's James. Fall with the rebound. Down low. It's stolen by Brown. James left side. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Fall with the rebound. Papanikolaou, good. Papanikolaou's got his second basket of the game. Now here's James. Pass to Calathes. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Here's Papagiannis. Powered down after the assist, led him into the lane.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Here's Fournier. It's good on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
No one near James as he lets it go. Connects from three-point range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Papanikolaou. Pass to Vezenkov. Right wing. Just 4 to shoot. There's a screen. From outside, off the mark. Now Brown. A 3-ball. Hands it from downtown.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Lets it go with the 3. Rebounded by Papagiannis.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
And stolen by Fournier. Knocks it loose. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. And you take a look at this home team. They've achieved some upward momentum, climbing to the 5th spot on the board.
And you know, right now for the visiting team, they're sort of cemented in this spot right now. Playing decent basketball, but not quite well enough to make up any ground and get into that next tier.
Now here's James. Fires the 3. And it's Vezenkov with the rebound. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The first free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. And here is James. And the dunk by James.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Now here's James. He's got 5. Brown outside. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Papagiannis. Back to Brown. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. .59 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. The 3 hits it from three-point range.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now here's Brown, and he makes that one. Brown's got 5 points so far.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And it's Vezenkov missing.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point. Sees his man, has the angle on the interior, and drops a dime right there.
Here's Fournier. No scoring in this one. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, Evan Fournier is a fundamentally sound player, and if his teammates are open, he will deliver the rock.
From deep, James. Fall with the rebound. To the inside. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. 6 points for him.
Ends the move with a whisper instead of a bang, going to the finger roll.
Here's James. From down in the low post, it goes. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
They've got Corniche, and it's Diallo in at the three, the small forward. And the basket by Corniche.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And it's Evans in the corner. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Diallo with it. No good with the layup.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Peters misses. Here's a Kobo, covered by Evans, and the shot is good.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Here's Dorsey. And the three off target. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. From outside the arc, Evans with the rebound. Fires away from outside. They get it again. That shot missing. Fast break, here they come. Here's a Kobo. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3. Kobo's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Evans feeling it out a bit. Pass to Peters. Back to Evans. Now Dorsey. Clock at 6. This one for 3. That shot no good.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Kobo's gone 3 for 4 here from the field. Here's Peters. Off target from three-point range. Here's a Kobo, covered by Evans. A Kobo, that's good. Kobo's got 8 points in the quarter.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
And it's Evans missing. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Basket counts.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Got it. Good job in the low post.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
There's a screen by Modiunas. That one, no good. It's a 9-point spread. Guys are looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Boy, at some point you've got to realize there might be a better option standing next to you. This guy has not made one basket in this period.
On Friday and then on Thursday. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge with
taking 2 shots. The play is under video review.
Difficult calls to make. Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
He's guarded by Diallo, and it's good. 2 points. 6 points for him.
But you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
Pass to Modiunas. And the jam by Modiunas.
not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there? They got very fortunate there, guys. They should just take their time on offense and not try to force things.
And the layup falls.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Well, that's his second foul. Does he take a more cautious approach here the rest of the half?
Second team foul.
No good on that one.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
He takes it in. A Kobo. That's good.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Kobo's gone a nice 5 of 6 shooting from the field. Hit the shot. Was shot by Dorsey. No good.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Here's Diallo. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. 17 seconds left in the first half. And Evans throws it down.
You want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Here's a Kobo. That one goes in. Kobo's got 12.
Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
Puts up a 3. And so that brings the first half to a close. They lead by 8. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
You can almost taste All-Star Weekend, the celebrations on and off the court. Shaq, you know all about that. Let me hear some memories.
It's like that.
And now let's discuss this game. Talk about a strong start for the visiting team.
They're doing a nice.
Thanks for joining us.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. They've got Fall, and it's Fournier in at the small forward position. Vazenkov, Korkmaz grabs the miss.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
They've got James. Korkmaz is out there with Brown, and it's Papagiannis in at the center filling out the middle. In the corner, it's Kalathis. And he gets it to go. Kalathis has got his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
We've got Evan Fournier, and it's Papanikolaou in at the 4 spot. For the 3, it's good from long range. Papanikolaou's got his third basket of the night.
You know, one thing that has stood out tonight is his scoring. You know, he's kept attacking even when they've been trailing.
Korkmaz is out there with Brown. Then it's James. And it's Kalathis in at the 2-guard spot. Yes, that goes in. Papagiannis has got his second bucket.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
They've got Fall, and it's Fournier in at the 3 spot.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Fall passes to Fournier. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Brown. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Got a piece of it. To the paint. Fast break. Here we go. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Well, there's an all-around aspect aspect to Evan Fournier's game, and a really smart decision with the ball there.
James looking around. Six to shoot. Pass to Papagiannis. 13 feet away. James, no good.
It just seemed like they were out of sync and waited way too long.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Yep, that one goes. Vazenkov's got 5 points now this quarter.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Fall, banked in off the glass.
And now this game's taken on a whole new feel since halftime.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
There's the pick. From deep, James. Rebounded by Papanikolaou. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Here's Fall, and he dunks it down.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt.
And here's James outside. Fall with the rebound. Fall's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Korkmaz, who's guarded by Fournier. Korkmaz passes to Papagiannis. For the lead, and Fournier with a nice bucket inside. Fournier's got his first points in this one.
Another turnover there leading to a basket.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Pass to Fall. Rebounded by Papagiannis. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. Free throw good, James. It's a close game here in Chicago. To the middle, here's Papagiannis. There's the pick. Takes it inside. Good. It's Kalathis who picks up the assist. Papagiannis has got 8 here in the quarter. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Up by 1. And we're just... While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And now the latest from our reporter, David Alder.
Hey guys, well during the break I was able to catch the message the visiting team coach gave to his team. Now he was quite encouraging in the huddle. He said, look, you're fighting out there, fellas. I can see it. I need you to keep giving everything you have. Bring this one home. See if they can pull it off, guys.
Thank you, David. Corniche is out there with Diallo. And it's Montiunas in at the 5 down low. And it's Evans missing. Plenty of drama in this one so far.
Yeah, don't be surprised if it isn't decided until the final buzzer.
Here's Dorsey. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Inside, here's Moniunas. Can't cash in from close range. Moniunas has gone 1 of 3 on the night on the wing. Evans. Three-pointer.
Third personal foul.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Akobo, the pass to Moniunas. It's blocked, and they get it back. Here's Cornish. Good work there as it goes.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
And here's Evans outside. No good on that one.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Akobo, the pass to Diallo. And it's good for 2. Diallo's got 4 this quarter.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this scene.
Dorsey, that's good.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
A slam dunk by Diallo.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Now here's Evans. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
First team foul.
That's good from Evans.
2 shots.
And both free throws good for Evans.
And good aggressive basketball on that trip. Drawing the foul, converting the free throws, and then also narrowing the gap.
Diallo the pass to Cornish.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Pass to Okobo. Shot clock at 6. And it's blocked. And they'll keep possession. Here's Cornish. They shoot again. A bit under 3.5 minutes of pass here in the fourth. Now Dorsey. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans. Dorsey's got 5 points now in the quarter. Pass to Moniunas.
First personal foul. First team foul.
.122 left in the fourth quarter. Here's the teardrop. The shot, no good. Evans outside. Down low. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Peters kicks to Dorsey. And stolen by Diallo. And here comes the break. Launches the 3. Trifecta.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
And here's Evans outside. Cornish with the rebound.
Sometimes you just have an off day, and this is one of those games for him.
Now Diallo into the lane. Off with the layup.
A 3 and nothing but a 3 will do here.
You've got to keep your composure and execute to get a quality look from 3.
And here's Monaco out to the wing. There's a screen by Monaco. Ooh, off wide. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And we'll be back with you right after this. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. We've got Evan Fournier, and it's Papa Nicolau in at the 4 spot. Fournier passes to Fall. To take the lead, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact. And here we go with the coach's challenge. The personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double checking, and the game continues on.
Kicks it out to James. Score the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
James has gotten 5 of his 11 shots to go here. They set the screen. No coverage that time.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Papagianni. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
And that one's good. James.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Well, overtime basketball, a minute and a half played so far. Out to the right wing. Pass to Vizenkov. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the wing on the left. And he goes in for the dunk.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Overtime in full swing here. 2 minutes off the clock. Vizenkov's gone just 25% from the arc. 2 of 8. It's Brown on the wing. They set the pick. Back to Korkmaz. 6 on the shot clock. It counts.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Here's Vizenkov. Over Kalathis. And it's Vizenkov missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on it.
And what's their best move at this point?
And in this situation, they have to go all out for a quick steal on the inbound play. Everyone will be looking for the steal, and if they don't get it, then you resort to the foul.
Substitution for your home team, Evans, Dorsey.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Home team foul. Second is over. First personal foul. Second team foul.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And the second of 2 is good. That puts them up by 5.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
James with it. Back to Korkmaz. And it's off from three-point range. And so the road team gets the W in this one. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them.
Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson. And we've got our reporter, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Buries it from 3.
And that gets us rolling. Whew. What a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
Lets it go from deep, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now, here is James. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. The first free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Check by James. And we're about a minute into the first. Out to the wing, three-pointer. And he buries his first look.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Out to the right wing. To the left side wing. Fires from deep. They get it back. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
Defended by Brown. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
That free throw, no good.
0. 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. Here's Calathis. Pass to James. Off the mark there with a three. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in.
Picking up that second foul early is tough. He'll have to be careful, and we'll see how much coach trusts him to not get that third.
Team foul.
Check by James. Shot clock at 6. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. He's got 5.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Korkmaz. And here's the fast break. That three's off the mark. Here he goes. It's tipped. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And there's a pick. It's stolen. And here comes the break. Here's Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Defended by Brown. And he dunks it down.
A bit undersized, his hops make him a legit small ball 4.
Down low. Here's Korkmaz. And a moment now to take a look at a terrific player who has earned the Player of the Week in the Western Conference.
It's clear that he's a key aspect of their offensive success. His decisions with the ball are what creates opportunities for himself and the rest of his teammates.
With the drive. Hauled in by Brown.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Here's Calathis. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
There's the three. He hits that one. 2 for 5 now.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
43 seconds left in the first. Pass to James. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. In transition, here they come. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Six seconds separating the shot and game clocks. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Second personal foul, second team foul.
First free throw is good.
At the line for the away team, Papagiannis.
So he gets them both. We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter. And he comes up with a bucket. To the paint. And a nice finish on the layup. He's got 6.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
Here's a Kobo. Diallo outside. Off target at the rim. Here's Nedovic. He tries for 3. They get the rebound. They set the pick. Shot clock at 5. Goes back up. And the layup is up and in.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter.
Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows that that's a shot he should make more oftentimes than not.
To the right side, just 3 to shoot. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Now that we have a few years of reference, it's safe to say the NBA play-in tournament has been a roaring success, Grant.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. And people forget it was created in the peak of the pandemic. The league set up a lifeline for teams that lost key players to COVID, but it has turned into something much, much greater.
Diallo left side. Banked it in off the glass. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Here's a Kobo. He's scoreless. Corneli counted from distance.
Not the best three-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And he makes it.
They're really working the paint now.
Here's a Kobo beyond the arc. Doesn't go that time.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. They set a pick. 6 on the shot clock. Ball stolen. Diallo left side. Fires the 3. The shot misses. Diallo's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. Yep, count it.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Here's Mateunas. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Here's Nedovic. No points yet. Right wing. And he can't jam it through.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
Here's Akobo. Diallo outside. Driving in. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game. Diallo's gone 2 of 4 from the field. 32 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
First personal foul, first team foul.
That free throw no good.
Shooting for the away team. Number 32.
And he sinks the second. There's the triple. Kept alive. To the wing on the left for 3. Oh, he beats the buzzer just in time. Wow.
Big time bucket, I'll tell you. Great clock management there.
Boy, that was close. Got it in just in the nick of time.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Up by 15. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
I mean, when you go inside and impose your will this way, you're delivering a gut punch.
Yeah, there's a... All right, fellas, time. That does it for halftime.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Defended by Brown. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Takes the 3. He drops it from range. He's got 12.
Now he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Here's Kalathis. And it's James with the 3. James has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
Been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Now here's Brown. Back to James. Clock at 6. That shot no good.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Launches it. Out left to the wing. Another shot. And it's good on the lay-in.
On fire to start the second half. 4-5 from the field.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. 4-3. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
The three-pointer off the mark.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, the NBA draft is now split over 2 days. Commissioner Adam Silver said second-round picks have become increasingly important, and this allows teams more time between those picks, as well as a chance to reassess after the first round. Also, given the level of interest, it merited primetime coverage and exposure.
All right, Allie, thank you. It's been a hit. And we're going to have a jump ball. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Just 5 on the clock. Driving to the basket. And the bucket is good. James has got 8 points here in the quarter.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
And there's the screen. Check by James.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
First team foul.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter.
Stealing a ball in the NBA, it takes more than quickness. It takes smarts. Run it.
Got a hand on it, and they'll keep possession. Korkmaz on the wing. The three is up. Drains the triple. Korkmaz has got his first 3 points of the game.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
Check by James. Chalk up 2 there. He's got 16. 55 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Kalathis. Tipped. Check by James. 6 to shoot. To the wing, right side. Puts up a 3. Good work defensively by James.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Here's Kalathis. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, good whistle there.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night now, and he makes the first.
Kalathis taking 2 shots.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. Out to the right wing. Check by James. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed. A classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
They get it again. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. They lead by 18. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Over to the wing. Oh, he tries a 3. The rebound by Corneli. Here's a Kobo. From down in the low post, it goes.
Need to do more than that to keep him from getting the ball in the post.
Agreed. He's just too dominant inside. So you're better off stopping him from getting the ball in the first place.
Covered by Diallo. They set the screen. Off the mark there with a 3. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Kobo gets the bucket.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Covered by Diallo. From behind the arc. They get it back. Here's Nedovic. Out to the right wing. Second shot opportunity. And he lays it in.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Inside. Here's Motiejunas. Got a piece of it. Here we go. One-on-one. Right wing. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Knocks down the long J. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Picked it out of midair. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
The shot, no good. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Diallo, snatched away. Oh, that's his 8th make of the game. He's only missed 4 so far.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year.
He was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. No good on the triple. And a vital mission for the NBA, mental health. Commissioner Silver has said it's the most important issue for the league.
And I applaud Adam for those comments he's made about it. I mean, the season is so difficult. It can really take a toll on your mind. So it's great the league is trying to help players out through this.
They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
To the wing, right side. There's a screen. Fires for 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Deflected! And they get it back. Just 5 to shoot. Here's a Kobo. Off target from outside. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Oh, there's the alley! And so they get the victory here at home. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they...
It's Saturday night and live on 2K Sports. We've got the excitement of the NBA for you tonight. Along with Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. We've got the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Evan Fournier, and it's Vezenkov in at the 2. Shot clock at 5. Got a hand on it, and he recovers it from deep three-point land. Offensive rebound. Here's Cannon. Fires the 3. And it's Vezenkov with the rebound. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the home team. When I asked Coach about his top priority of this game, he said, without hesitating, containing Sabonis. He added, he's a skilled low-post player who plays with a lot of power. And when he's not scoring, he's making plays for his teammates. So the defense has its work cut out for them. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated.
And that's how you cap off a drive. Fournier seeing the opening.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. And he drops it in from the low post.
Well, that's a healthy make there after missing their first 4 shots. 1 of 5, not what they wanted, but they're on the board.
Here's Vazenko. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Out to the right wing. He's guarded by Fournier. Back to Cannon. Clock at 6. There's the triple. Good on the 3-point shot.
Yeah, feel for him right now, guys. He's much better than this 1 for 4 start. He just needs to relax a little bit out there and let that game come around to him.
Fournier's shot is off.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
Swiped away. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. There's Cannon with the 3. Good on the triple. Cannon's got 6.
Many times you don't like that shot selection, but sometimes when you're just feeling it in transition when no one's on you, great shot there.
And they recover it. Pass to Vazenko. To the paint, here's Fournier, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Oh, man, don't see that much Fournier up at the rim.
That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
There's 1:47 left here in the first quarter. Pass to Cannon. Takes a 3. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Jacks up a 3. He doesn't hit that one. 3 on 3. Here's the screen. Shot clock at 6. Fournier pulls it down. Pass to Fall. Softly drops in the floater.
When a player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Launches it. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first quarter. For 3, Fournier, the offensive rebound.
And those are exactly the kinds of plays that can spark a team. Just solid work down in the paint.
And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And so the first quarter is in the books. They lead by 5. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
Here's the break. Over to the wing. Dos Santos. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Evans' shot is good.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
There's a good screen. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Dos Santos, and he lays it straight in.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Was shot by Dorsey, no good. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Fires from deep. Buries it from three-point range. He has 7.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
They set the pick to the right side. Here's Halatinov. That 3 off the mark.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Dos Santos. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. From deep. That does not fall. Still looking for his first basket after 3 shots. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6. Now Dorsey, still without a basket. Here's the screen. That one's off, still out of sync.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time. And just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
On the free throw, no good. Brent is a guy who has played with winning teams, been in terrific cultures, and currently in one with the Spurs. What do you think is more important, team culture or raw talent?
Well, I believe in the culture carrying teams to a championship, but you can't do that without talent. So it's got to be a blend of both, Kevin, in order for your team to perform at its highest level. Culture comes first.
Driving inside. Ballin' boy. Missed inside. 1:20 left in the first half. Nice shot by Evans. Evans has got 5 now.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Dos Santos. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
And the layup's good off the glass.
Now, say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
Pass to Ballin' boy. Dos Santos, covered by Evans, and it's in there. 15 points in the game.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. To the middle. Here's Milutinov. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
And here they come. Rebounded by Bowling Boy.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead.
And we finished one half of basketball. They're up by 9. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
When your team is at peak performance, who do you credit first?
The big man. Without rebounds, you won't win many games.
And turning our attention to the first half, a positive start for the home team.
They're moving well on offense.
Thanks for spending half.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. From downtown. That shot, no good. They've got Fall, and it's Fournier in at the 3. There's the pick. Back to Cannon. Lets the 3 fly. Nailed from three-point land. Cannon's got 12.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
We've got Evan Fournier, and it's Fall in at the center position. Another shot. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. 6 points for him.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
Yeah, hard to stop it there if you're the big man. That's just too good a shot and great concentration. Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
They've got Fall, and it's Fournier in at the 3, the small forward. Fall with the rebound. The 3. It doesn't go for him.
Oh, man, still a goose egg for him in the scoring column.
And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. We've got Evan Fournier, and it's Vezenkov in a 2-guard. Pass to Cannon. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, easy call.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. And that one falls for Cannon.
2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies. Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
They've got Fall, and it's Papa Nicolau in at the 4 slot. And the first one at the line is good.
0. 2 shots.
He's perfect from the line this time. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Loose, and that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. The visitors on defense. It's a 14-point game. Here's Cannon. 15 points in the game. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here he goes. That shot misses.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead. Great effort and gets in a little razzle-dazzle at the end of that one.
Yeah, why not? Show a little creativity, get inside, move that ball around, just make sure you score.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
.146 left to play here in the third. Clock at 4. From deep. Launches it. It's deflected, and they're able to recover. And another shot. Fall with the rebound. Fall's got his 5th rebound in this one.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Well, his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
Cannon can't hit.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
I got to look up in the dictionary. How do you say composed in French? That's what Fournier was.
Pass to Cannon. Off target at the rim.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
We've got 28 seconds left to play in the third.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Lets it go with the 3. And it's Vezenkov with the rebound.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Good, nice job down low.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Whoops, anticipated the pass, turnover. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. They're up by 11. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Peters with the bucket.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Dos Santos pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
Nice delivery there. You can't hesitate when a man comes free on the perimeter. He got it, went right into the shot.
To the inside. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Number 13.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Out left to the wing. 6 to shoot. Stolen. And here we go. Here's Dorsey. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Free throw good, Dorsey.
Dorsey at the line for 2.
He hits both from the stripe.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Here's Nedovic going inside to the wing right side. Just 5 to shoot. Misses from close range.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clank it. Well, he had the perfect opportunity to finish that one, guys. Just flat out blew it.
Dos Santos. No good on the triple.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
Takes a 3. Doesn't go that time.
And, you know, it's almost as if he wore himself out with that performance in the last quarter. He hasn't had nearly the same kind of energy in this one.
Here's Bowling Boy. Dos Santos, covered by Evans, and a lot of contact on that. And, yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge.
Difficult calls to make. Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, well, during the break, I was able to catch the message the visiting team coach gave to his team. Now, he's not happy with the perimeter defense. He told them we have to hustle more out to the three-point line because they look real comfortable out there now. I want you contesting every 3 they put up. We'll see if that intensity increases on D. Guys?
Thank you, David. Pass to Nedovic. Dos Santos, covered by Evans. Here's Nedovic. 4 on the clock. Dos Santos got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And it's Evans in the corner. Shoots the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Evans has got 5 points in the quarter.
And all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
Well, they stacked up everything to get to this point. Now they have to shift into overdrive.
And that one, good.
Well, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Here's Dorsey. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Dorsey's gone 2 for 8, shooting just 25% from the field.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Out to the right wing. Dos Santos. They set the pick. 4 on the shot clock.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the team.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
And he steps up and knocks them down, making it a 2-possession game.
Out to the right wing. Here's Peters.
Second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
Boy. 2 shots.
And he does get the second one. And that increases their lead to 6.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away. Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
And Cannon gets it to go.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock. Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
And the shot goes down. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so they get the victory here at home. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability.